there, everybody. Welcome back to the Doghood. So in this particular episode, we're going to talk about some frequently asked questions. Something that usually does concern a lot of people when they call me. Why is my little tiny puppy humping everything? How do I get my dog to stop humping everything? Well, in this particular video, we're going to talk about the reasons why your dog is portraying that kind of behavior. There's several reasons why this happens. In a puppy, people say, well, the puppy's trying to dominate you. No, that is not the reason why a puppy humps things. A puppy humps things because it is overstimulated. It's actually got too much energy in it. It doesn't know what to do with it. And this is just the body's response on how to get rid of it. So there is no dominant issue with a puppy that humps. If you have a larger dog that is humping you, a grown dog that's humping you, sometimes it is dominance. Other times it's, again, excitability. And so, how do we get your dog to stop doing that? We remove the dog from the situation. We correct the behavior. We tell the dog no, no, when the dog is doing that type of behavior. We also redirect the dog. We can take the dog and play ball with the dog. We can engage the dog with toys, something to get his mind off of what he's doing at that moment. And it doesn't matter if they're male or female. Now, dogs that will hump other dogs, very likely that is a show of dominance, unless the dog is a puppy. Then they are basically trying to assert themselves. So you need to stop that behavior because it's inappropriate that your dog do that to other dogs in dog parks and in your home in situations like that. Not only does it make one of the dogs very, very uncomfortable and sometimes angry, it can cause fights. So we want to make sure that we correct this behavior as quickly as possible and understand why it happens. So humping happens for a couple reasons. Why? Number one, excess energy. Number two, it also comes from overstimulation of the dog. Number three, it is a dominance behavior as well in grown dogs. So we want to always deter those things. We can deter them by giving them snacks, giving them treats and toys to get them engaged in other things, or we can absolutely discipline this behavior as well and tell them, no, they're not, that is an inappropriate behavior. But understand why your dog is doing what it's doing. It isn't a sexual behavior in many instances. Usually the only time it is sexual is when a dog is in heat and they're trying to procreate. But in every other situation, it is either a dominance, an over-excitability, or too much energy under the dog. So that can be dealt with exercise and correction. So I hope that answers your question about why dogs hump.